Welcome. In West Bengal, Chief Minister Suvendu Adhikari changed the food menu, which is being served to the poor students in the school. It's not poor students, all government students. Majority government schools in any state, see any state, West Bengal, South, North, Northeast, wherever, only poor students will study in government schools. So the poor students they're being served nutritious food, that is egg. They will give two, at least egg twice in their meal. The main intention is that malnutrition problem. So the malnutrition problem in the sense, because according to the government records, there is 12% of country's population, 12% of country's population, they are suffering with malnutrition, and 35.5% are of children less than 5 years, they're suffering 35% of less than 5 years, under 5 years age, they are suffering malnutritious problem, and 32.1% are underweight, and 19.3% are low weight for height. They're tall but weight is less. These problems are there. So they identified it's because of malnutrition. India is suffering with malnutrition. That's the reason the children are served eggs twice. The children are served eggs twice in the midday meal program. But here the problem is that even this happened in Andhra Pradesh also, because ISKCON, they're going for a bidding. ISKCON is actually taking contract of serving this midday meal because they have large kitchen services. ISKCON has large kitchen services. So they have a bigger equipments where then ISKCON can serve the large number of students at a time, making chapati and all. They have the machinery and all. So the schools are preferring, or the governments are preferring, to give contracts to ISKCON. So the giving contract to ISKCON is not a problem because they are one of the suppliers. We have to treat ISKCON as one of the suppliers. They also have deal with the government and all. But the problem comes is that ISKCON serves only vegetarian food. ISKCON, by method or by their policy, they serve only vegetarian food. Now, the BJP in West Bengal, the first government in West Bengal, BJP, under the leadership of Suvendu Adhikari, they have given few contracts to ISKCON. Now, as we expected, now the ISKCON by policy they don't serve eggs. Now they want to serve only midday meal, only vegetarian food in West Bengal. The first government sponsored move in West Bengal is to promote vegetarian now. Eggs are, they're going to be, no more eggs in the schools. Just 2 months also, just 2 months old government, they gave shock to the children that we are not going to serve eggs in the midday meal. Because the reason is that they're giving contract to the ISKCON, because ISKCON serves only vegetarian food. But what the ISKCON is arguing is that we are supplementing the food, whatever the nutrition that comes from the egg, we are supplementing with the vegetarian meal. It's not necessarily that for nutrients, not necessarily that you should depend on egg. Even vegetarians will give nutrition. Okay, that's what they are arguing. So students 2 eggs per week, and Anganwadis also, they used to serve 2 eggs per week. Now because of this ISKCON contract, so they no more they're serving eggs. This is what we understand. Actually, I'm reading a post in the Quint post I'm reading. they posted some images, so I am talking about that. So RSS, the ideological organization parent of BJP, is vegetarian organization. Okay, RSS is a vegetarian organization. Denying eggs in midday meals have become quite common in BJP states like Madhya Pradesh, Maharashtra, Chhattisgarh, Goa already. Madhya Pradesh, Maharashtra, Chhattisgarh, Goa already. Wherever they are given contract to ISKCON, so they're not serving egg. So what they say is that there are some dalchana or some kind of foods are there. They actually give more nutrition than egg. But actually scientists are there, no, the food experts, they say that no vegetable can match with the egg because of two reasons. One is nutrition. They're talking about nutrition. One egg is this much. That egg gives more nutrition. Vegetables can replace egg, but the quantity you have to eat more. Generally, nobody will eat. No curry, they will eat only this much. Say for example, chana. So chana curry, generally students will eat only this much curry, this much egg. But this much egg gives more nutrition. This much curry will not give more nutrition. This much egg, curry may give you more nutrition matching with the egg. So generally they don't eat curry. Children, they don't eat curry more. They eat chapatis, rice and all. So that is where they miss the nutrition. That's point one. Point two is taste. Taste matters, right? When it comes to non-vegetarian food, it's a different taste, and the vegetarian a different taste. So students should enjoy eating food also, right? So that's why, because a contractor policy is not to serve the non-vegetarian, if you want that, you should have two separate kitchens, right? Even in the home, many houses nowadays intercaste marriages happen. Wife is non-vegetarian, husband is vegetarian, or in the vice versa. Husband is non-vegetarian, wife is vegetarian. They're cooking two curries and they're enjoying in the coordination. They have coordination in the family where four people are there. Wife and husband, two children. They're cooking two separate curries for vegetarians and non-vegetarians. Then why that coordination is not there in the school? Why don't you, if ISKCON doesn't serve non-vegetarian, you give contract to ISKCON only to vegetarian students, let them prepare and give to vegetarians. You prepare non-vegetarian with some other contractor. You give contract to those contractors who can serve non-vegetarian food to the non-vegetarian children. Comparatively, they're not majority. Non-vegetarians will be 1 or 2%. 98% will not, vegetarians will be 1 or 2%. 98% will be non-vegetarian. Students will be there. Already they're suffering with the nutrition problem. So why these governments are asking 98% to sacrifice the nutritious food for 1 or 2 students, and the contractor policy? Because the contractor policy, if contractor, there are other ways to deal with. Either you can ask the contractor to prepare and serve. Contractor is not eating, right? Contractor is just preparing. If ISKCON is vegetarian people, ISKCON is run by vegetarians, but you can keep some cook who can cook non-veg and then they serve. The serving people are not ISKCON members. The cooks are not ISKCON members. You hire non-vegetarians. You hire non-vegetarian servers. You pay salary and they will serve. What is there? Why ISKCON doesn't serve non-vegetarian? That's a problem here. It's okay, they say policy, belief system is there because religious organization, ISKCON is a religious organization, so they don't want to cross the religious border. That's fine that there is policy, but here comes to a point is that if that is the case, then only use ISKCON for non-vegetarian, only for vegetarian students, and then for non-vegetarians you give some other contractor and they will serve the food. The same problem happened in Andhra Pradesh. Recently one leader like guru, he was called as guru, religious guru, of course. He said, why should we serve eggs in the school, or the students are coming to the eggs for eggs in the just for eating eggs, or coming to the school? You should come for studies, not for the eggs. So remove all the eggs. That is the statement made by one. It became more controversial in Andhra Pradesh. A big controversy it became in Andhra Pradesh, because they mocked at eggs giving, they are giving in the schools. They don't understand, because these people actually they're not poor. They all are rich people. They all sit in their AC rooms. They have no more costly nutritious food like paneer, chana, all these things you have to combine with milk, and then it gives egg a nutrition. See, the people are saying that this vegetable gives more nutrition comparatively with the egg, but this vegetable you have to take with milk. There is a combination. That milk they are not serving right in the schools, so the combination they are missing. But these rich people, they eat one glass milk, 2 spoons Bonavita or something, right? They mix this vegetable and the nutritious food they eat. What about poor students? They are the poor students in the schools. The government is giving one egg to, you know, to deal with this malnutrition problem. So these are all issues that I understand. After this is not a new, because it happened already in Andhra Pradesh, it happened already in Madhya Pradesh, Goa, and now they started in there, West Bengal, because all these states are influenced by Bharatiya Janata Party. Andhra Pradesh, both the political parties are influenced by BJP, so this happened. This happened in Madhya Pradesh, Uttar Pradesh, and now it's happening there. That's what I understand. Thank you. Namaskar.